Hello, this is Trop, and I'm here with another very silly and different video. I always say that the video is different, but it really isn't. Same thing, same gameplay, same everything. And today I wanted to talk about coping mechanisms, my experiences with them, and kind of why people go down the not good road, why people tend to abuse substances. And I don't want to make this like a serious video, but I guess it is in the context of this channel. Obviously various reasons, infinite numbers of reasons why people do the things they do. It's like a complete echo chamber, the human experience, human behavior as a whole. It's affected by many things at certain times, by certain people, by certain things, and we get various emotions from those experiences. We humans are very social, we're intrinsically social animals, and so our experiences, our shared experiences with our family, our groups of friends, various authority figures, a lot of those day-to-day social interactions go under the radar. Many of them we tend to forget because our brain, obviously filters out unimportant information, unimportant experiences, benign moments during the day, whether that be in the classroom or bus or whatever. And yet, despite that, we're still social creatures. And so, we like to bond with other people. We like to share memories. We like to, joke about. And obviously, over the course of anyone's life, there will be negative social interactions and experiences as a whole. Whether that experience is in isolation, like a distinct lack of social companionship, or just really traumatic experiences. All of us go through this, with varying levels of severity, and in one's life. Some people don't really go through that much if they're naturally extroverted and charming, and somehow nothing goes wrong in their life. But not everyone is like that, obviously, and there will be some really shitty moments, downright really fucking shite moments in one's life, and subsequently we do things we would have never expected to do, whether that be abusing a drug, or just hanging out with the wrong crowd as a result of seeking some sort of connection, so some sort of companionship with a certain group of people you think you've got something common with. And personally, that's something I used to do. Basically, I used to when I was 14, 15. If you don't know, I'm currently 16. But when I was those ages, I wasn't feeling very good. Basically, a lot of stuff. I was just a lot of it was really out of my control. There was stuff happening at home and like mentally as well, in my head. And I basically just hang out with my friends, and we drank and smoked and did Mary Jane and this, and although it wasn't the worst type of coping mechanism, I could have just flat out fucking shot myself or something. But I realised you shouldn't do those things when you're feeling sad, or when you're feeling confused and dazed in this world. You feel like an alien. you feel you've got no control over the world, over your circumstances, your mental state, and the people around you. That's not a good coping mechanism to indulge such things. Obviously, I'm not saying that hanging out with your friends and having a beer or something is bad, right? But I was doing it as a way to escape, basically. And then obviously you've got people who like doing that and they're not sad or anything like this. And you've got people who are sad, who are at some point in my position and were doing even worse things. I still find it fascinating that we do this on a mass scale. Do these substances to cope because they're readily available in this, and there's nothing stopping us from doing that. Nothing stopping us in indulging in that and coping with it, because it's just those substances. I guess do exist for a reason. Whether that coping mechanism is wrong-founded, despite that, it's it's the camaraderie, it's the companionship that we're at the end of the day trying to find through those substances. It's a shame that schools just the mental health crisis hasn't really affected schools as a whole. Isn't really done much, even though the soaring numbers of teenagers who are basically like on the edge. It's crazy to me. It's crazy that they don't offer like help and that, or that even governments aren't really investigating this, because I don't know. I guess bunch of young people don't work at the government. Who would have guessed? But obviously my generation is the future, and the fact that we're already under this pressure, then our futures, which seem to be really bleak. If I'm being 100% honest, in the West anyway, it's just a really weird thing, and I think it should be investigated more, and there should be more funding put into this crisis, because that's literally what it is. And the fact that people now choosing to opt out from life. Whether that be, I don't know. This is just my opinion on this crucial issue. I think the ultimate coping mechanism is just is creating stuff, basically, putting out stuff, practicing a skill, learning things, reading books, reading stuff. That really helps. It's just the best thing ever, to be honest. I don't know why I went this route, but this is even more disorganized than I thought it was going to be. But I don't know. Hopefully you've taken something out of this weird ramble commentary under some GTA 4 footage, GTA 4 gameplay, which isn't fully synced up, but whatever.